Okay, welcome back. We're going to do a quick little review. I have Camduck has sent me this new little charger here. We're going to go ahead and pull it out of the box, see what all comes in it real quick. And I've done a couple other for Camduck. They seem to be a pretty good little company. They've got some pretty nice cameras. First thing out of the box is an instruction manual. So that'll teach us a little bit about it. And the next thing in here will be the camera charger itself. We'll unpack that, and the next thing in the box looks like it comes with, on this particular one, 128 gigabyte memory card. So you don't need to purchase another memory card. It comes with it. And let's see if there's anything else buried in the bottom of this box. Yes, there is. We've got the I don't know, piano pick is what I call it. Usually that's used to open up and access part of the system. And then you have the, I believe this is USB to something adapter. Let's see what it does have here. I don't know, it's USB, micro USB 2.0. Not really exactly sure what that is. We'll have to read directions, make sure what we get on that. So, looks like a little keychain fob thing. Okay, we'll find out about that. That's pretty good. Maybe it's just an additional memory. So that's what we've got on this. We'll go ahead and I think we need to read some labels back. One, we'll read it, and then we have RST. I think I need to get my glasses out to read that. So give me a minute. We'll see if we can figure this out. It looks pretty much not much to it. So let me maybe start looking it over, and we'll see what we have. Okay, I read over the instructions a little bit, and we're going to go ahead and we figured out pretty much what we need to do. First thing we need to do, these are little labels, basically tell you to peel off that to get rid of them. That brings the camera so you can actually use it. And on here we've got a 5 volt 1 amp charge and a 5 volt 1 amp charge with the C connector, so either one of them. That's what we need there. Your little pick here that we've got, that opens up this front compartment. We just stick it in here and pop that off of there, and that comes right on off, and that's where your SD card is going to be stored. And we'll put that in there, and then let's see here if we can figure out which direction we want to go with it. Let's see if I can figure out. It's only going to go one direction, I'm sure. That don't look like it's in far enough. So apparently it's got to go this way. Yes. There we go. So it'll be that direction. And then we simply put the cover back on, pop it back in place. And then we find out that the stick that I was asking about, that's actually a card reader. There is a slot right here in the end of it for your memory card. So when you want to pull that off and pull video off of your card, you can use this to get that to it. So that's what we figured out on that. So that's pretty much it. Now when we plug this into the outlet, it should come up and have a light flash, and that'll tell us that the memory card has been read. And I'm trying to think, I think it said it's going to flash red for like a minute, and then it should go out. So we're going to go ahead and plug this in. I've got to find a place to plug it in so we can see what it does. I've got all kinds of plugs here, but they're all pretty well used, so we'll have to find one to unplug and see if we can make it work. Alright, I've unplugged my calculator. We'll go ahead and let's see what happens if I can make this. Looks like it's going to go in this way, and it should start flashing lights if it's doing what it's supposed to. There's a blue light flashing, and it looks like there's a faint red light in there. And I believe at this point there's an app that you will have to download, and that'll be the Camduck app, and there's a couple ways you can get that. So while that's flashing, we're going to go ahead and open that app up and see if we can hook to it. And like I say, there's a couple ways you can do that. Let's see here. Start in here. We'll just, when you get to the app, you go ahead and say load up, and we can do close range or we can do remote. I'm going to go with the remote, and we'll select after you get into this. I think it's model SQ, I believe. It's the one I've got. I better check that and make sure before I do it. Hold on a minute. Okay, well, I was trying to look for which model it was, but the phone actually just picked up on it and said, hey, I found it. So we went ahead and just hit install, and it's going to go ahead and see if we can't install it. It does ask for the password for your Wi-Fi and that type of thing, so you have to fill that in. So we'll go ahead and let this install and see if we can get some video off of it. Okay, we've got it hooked up. Now, one thing that you do have to realize once you get into this, I forgot, my router has both 2.4 and 5.0 on it. You need to go ahead and make sure that you are connected to your 2.4 side of it, as that's the same as what the camera is going to pick up on. Otherwise, you'll probably fail the first thing, as I did, and just restart it and make sure you change over to your network on your phone. And it's all installed. It comes up with this. We have a choice of 1080p or 4K. I'm going to go to the 4K setting and see what kind of good picture we do have. It looks to be pretty darn clear. And then if we turn our phone this way, it shows a pretty clear picture. And you can see, I think that's going to capture everything I would need it to do. Looks like our menu up here allows us to check each one, take pictures, save video. We can rotate the camera. Let's see what else we have. The time and the date's all on here. I don't know if those are correct. We may have to go in here and do some settings. Let's see if we can turn this back the other way here. And probably come up and hit our little bar, and this will let us know what all we have for setups. Go through and change your time and that kind of thing. Let's see, we're Eastern, and I don't remember even what that is. It's probably going to be more, I was thinking we were like 6 or something, I think. We'll see. Anyways, we'll play with that a little bit. Set it up for your time thing, and we'll go from there. All your settings are there. Looks good. We'll go back to the regular camera, and that's really about all there is to it. Looks like a pretty good picture on there. I think you could tell if you were trying to get somebody facial recognition or whatever, like I am here, just getting who's coming and going from my shop. It'll do a good job for you. So another good looking camera from them, 4K quality. We'll call that a wrap up. I hope that was somewhat helpful in making a decision if you're looking for a little spy camera that, you know, keep an eye on things. You really can't tell anything about it, and it'll also charge your phone, so it just looks like a regular phone charger there. So that'll do us on this one. Thanks for checking it out.